Well, the Glazer Children's Museum is celebrating spooky in a science way this month. Kate White from the museum is here to tell us and show us some of the spooky fun kids can have through October. So welcome back. How you doing?
Thanks for having me back. I'm doing great.
Yeah, so great to have you here. Okay, so we're talking about all these amazing places we have in Tampa Bay and what they're doing for Halloween. I see you dressed up here.
That's right. I'm a mad scientist
You're a mad
today.
scientist. Okay, so what do you guys have going on there at the museum?
So we're celebrating spooky science all month long. We know families have their own beloved traditions on Halloween night. We're not competing with that. Instead, what we want to do is we want to get those kiddos excited about Halloween. And we know the best way that children learn is through play. So we're, of course, going to make sure that it's fun. And we're teaching STEM things, science things for spooky science. So one of the really fun activities we have going on in our make space is working with a little bit of chemistry, actually. So this is a sample sheet here where we're having kiddos work with watercolor and then test it with different other substances to see what the designs end up looking like. So we've got samples of water with alcohol spray. So here's a little alcohol spray children can spray on their watercolor design and see how that affects the color pattern. We've got alcohol drops. We've got water spray. They're going to do it with crayons because the waxiness of the crayon changes the way the watercolor reacts to the paper. And so this is a really fun process art. We talk a lot about process art over product art because we want to be teaching children the process of creation rather than worrying so much about what it is that they make. So these children will be doing art, but they'll be learning chemistry at the same time.
I love that.
So I love this activity, but I'm going to move on and show you another one we're doing.
What else you got here?
We're also teaching the aerodynamics of flight.
With a bat.
With a bat, because it's spooky.
Bat.
Exactly. So we're actually making paper bats, which are paper airplanes, but we're teaching children about the different forces at play, right? So there's lift at play, and this is our little model that we're using to teach this. This is lift, so when the bat's flying up, they've also got drag against them, right? That's one of the forces at play, and then they've got thrust moving them forward, and of course gravity pulling them down. So we talk about the different forces at play here in a way that's going to be memorable, and then our kiddos, you know, if they want to, they can make their own paper bat and maybe just
I love it. And so really what makes it bad is you kind of folded it a little differently.
Exactly. So you're just going to, I mean, really, there's a lot of different ways we can do it. And at the museum, we've got a bunch of different paper airplane options for them because the point is for them to try it and test it out. This is the basics of engineering, right? You try something, you make a prototype, and then you test it. You make revisions to that prototype, you test again. It's all about guessing and testing and tweaking your prototype. So that's what the whole bat flight activity is about.
I love that. Okay, so what is this contraption you brought here? I feel like this is, I'm going to put my hands on it and my hair is going to stand up.
This is the fun one, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So this is a smaller one. This is a Van de Graaff generator, and it's going to do exactly what you just described. I brought Barbie here today to demonstrate it. This is a little bit of a smaller one. So we're going to start with Barbie and see how it works on her hair. And then, you know what? We might move up to me. We might try me too and see. And I'll catch her if she starts to fall off. But you'll start to see here.
Yeah, what are kids learning when they see this?
Hair. Yeah, well, you're learning how electricity works, how it conducts, right? And this is a grounding rod. So Barbie's hair is starting to rise up. You can see there. Sometimes she gets a nice fro going. We'll loosen it up a little to see if she can.
I can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I can definitely see it. Yeah,
there we go. And we're going to try. We're going to try my hair too. So if you want to take the camera back a little bit and see if it can get me up a little bit higher.
Oh my goodness.
Is it starting to make? I can feel it.
I can see it.
I can feel it. And if you put your arm, ooh, now you can definitely see it on camera. If you put your arm near it, so I'm touching it, but if you also just put it near it, you'll be able to feel that like your arm hairs, right?
Yes.
You felt the zap. I felt the zap. And then if I move this closer, hopefully you'll be able to see even better the electrical spark going between the grounding rod and the Van de Graaff generator.
Oh, that's
Isn't that neat? So this is something the kiddos are going to be able to come to the museum and see. I'll turn it off so we can hear each other talk.
We can hear each other.
Yeah.
So how can people come and explore these exhibits?
So a lot of this stuff, the arts and crafts, these are things that you're going to be able to do in our make space. That space is always open, so you're going to come. There's staff members there inspiring the play in that area. All of our mad scientist playologists will be out this month. And the Van de Graaff the Van de Graaff generator is something that you can see see at the museum, but that's going to be a staffed activity that's going to be certain times. So check out our social media or just stop by because all this stuff is going to be going on throughout the day. We call it surprise and delight. Every time you go, there's something new.
Love it. Okay, so how can people find out more information or follow you guys?
Yeah, they can definitely go to glazermuseum.org, and if you want that specific information, spooky science information, it's all listed there on our website, including dates of some special activities and special performances coming up, some mad science shows on the weekends this weekend and next that you can't miss.
Perfect. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. Love it.